on the clouds like sound,
just a rhythm in my head.
I'm coming back to that.
It's a privilege to have the opportunity to share this stage with you. For us, you represent the forefront of the struggle against fossil fuel exploitation of our communities and of the earth. And your daily resistance illustrates to me, and I think to many people, that our resistance is as global as the fossil fuel industry, and therefore we can be as powerful. By reaching out to each other as communities in the Netherlands, in the US, across, 6,000 kilometers across the North Atlantic Ocean, we can become more effective and break the stranglehold of the fossil fuel system and industry, and therefore liberate our futures and the future of our children. So thank you very much. Standing Rock makes me aware of the fact that climate change is but one consequence of our dependence on fossil fuel industry. Standing Rock, Groningen, the Niger Delta, the list goes on and on and on. As such, it's ironic, isn't it, that we in the center of the industrialized world are now confronted with the impact of fossil fuels in the form of climate change, while for decades and decades, more than half a century, communities have been suffering the scourge of fossil fuels. And only now the birds are coming home to roost in our own communities. Even in our own country, we know more about climate change as a scientific phenomenon than we know what happens in Groningen to communities whose lives are destroyed by fossil fuels. It is time to link the struggles of climate change, our struggle against climate change, with the local resistance against fossil fuel exploitation in Standing Rock all over the world. Together we can be stronger and more effective when we support each other and strengthen each other to finally end the dependence of fossil fuel and make the switch to an ecologically and humanly friendly energy. And my statement tonight here is that our struggle will only be effective if it contributes to a just and more democratic society. That is the essence. The solutions we propose for climate change should enable people of all walks of life, of all types of background, to participate in the switch to a clean and healthy energy system. Every contribution is valuable, just as every individual is important. And let me be very clear. This is not currently the case in the Netherlands.